As people, we tend to focus on the bad things more so than the good things. But what can be said about community? What really constitutes community within a body of churchgoers? The dictionary describes community as a social group of any size whose members reside in a specific locality, share government, and often have a common cultural and historical heritage. The world teaches that when we give to others, we are expected something right after. This is unfortunately how society views community within churches. Henceforth, maybe a few of the reasons why people stray away from churches, sub-churches, small groups, etc. People go in with a very certain expectation, and when it's not met, they fall away, saying, it might have not been for them, they didn't like it, whatever. Community really is all just about love. There are many definitions of community, but to be completely honest, we believe as a house church that everything just stems from love. If you look in the Bible, Romans chapter 12, verse 9 through 10, it specifically says, "Let love be without hypocrisy. Abhor what is evil. Cling to what is good. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love, and honor, giving preference to one another." What this verse is talking about is love without any sort of prejudice. It's love in its rawest form. Now, some of you might be wondering, are we really a community? But that's not the real question. The true question right now is, despite everything that's still happening in this world, can we still be a community filled with love? Can we still form communities outside of church filled with love? Despite what some people might believe, we actually can form communities. We've been doing it ever since the beginning of time. But if we fast forward unto now, just take a look around. Take a look at, your inner church, your schools, and everywhere. We form communities naturally because that's kind of the way we're programmed. People often complain about certain individuals within a community because they're either mean, they're douchebags, whatever you want to call them. And it's one of the reasons why certain people might be a little bit hesitant to accept people within a community. But before you really start to judge that person, just stop for a second and really analyze the situation. You don't really know what that person's been through. You don't know what's been happening in that person's life. It might be hard for some people to love another person, but what's truly harder than that is to really die to your own flesh and blood so that you gain the ability to love another person without any prejudice. Nothing you do in this life will ever matter unless it's about loving God and the people He has created.